I would now like to welcome our graduate speaker to the podium, James Gregory.
Hi. Just want to take a second to get us caught just so I can speak. So, good evening, everyone. Today I stand before you as a cum laude graduate, and which, for those of you who don't speak Latin, which roughly translates to master the fine art of balancing deadlines, doubt, and way too many brows or tabs, with honor to show for it. Now, when I first started high school, I thought cum laude might have been a fancy word for like a drink that you would get from Starbucks for $15. Now, it turns out it's Latin for with honors, which is pretty cool if you ask me. Now, that survived in high school deserved all the honors, especially when it involves waking up before the sun, dodging hallway traffic jams, and trying to remember which day it was. Some of us thought it was Friday today. And I'll be honest, for someone like me who's on the autism spectrum and has 2 cochlear implants, turns out high school wasn't always the most predictable place. The noise, the crowds, the constant changes can be overwhelming. There were enough times where I felt like I was trying to keep up with a world that wasn't just slowing down. Wouldn't pause long enough to let me catch my breath. But what I've learned is this. My mind may work differently, but that's not a weakness. That's a superpower. I notice the details others dismiss. I think in ways that open new doors. And yes, sometimes I process things a little differently, but that's okay, because that's part of what makes my journey uniquely mine. I also didn't get here alone. To the teachers and mentors who brought me here and took the time to understand me, not just the student, but the person. Thank you. And you showed me what support looks like, what patience feels like, and how powerful it is when someone believes in you. You lifted me. I don't know, I'm just really grateful. From helping me find my voice to adjust in the way that you taught me so that I could hear, process, understand, and thrive. You made a bigger impact than you probably know. And then to my mom, and dad, and grandma, and everyone else in my family, thank you for being my translators, my advocates, and my cheerleaders, and then sometimes my alarm clocks. Because you know I can't hear in the morning. You've lifted me when I felt low, called me when the world felt too loud, and then reminded me that I was never alone in this. The moment isn't just mine, it's ours. Cum laude isn't just a title, it's a reminder that I showed up, I adapted, I grew, and I didn't give up. And if I can do that with my quirks and my cross wirings, then so can anyone. So, as we head into whatever comes next, college, careers, or just figuring out life one step at a time, let's take pride in our stories. Let's celebrate what makes us different. Because those unique differences makes us uniquely stand out. Uniquely. Here's to all of us, whether you are acing every test, winging it with Google Classroom the night before, turning in homework during the teacher's opening sentence, trying to figure out what class you're supposed to be in. Thank you and congratulations, 2025. We did it.